It's the one and only 5D attraction. Um, and what people got to understand is there's levels to attraction. Okay. And I'm going to break it down to just three levels, just to keep it simple. The first level of attraction is just simple, quick banter, keep it pushing. Let's say you're walking through the store and you see someone that's attractive, you know what I mean? Um, During that phase, you may be willing to have a quick convo. Let's say they walk up, you're attractive. Hey, how you doing? Some. Oh yeah, that's cool. Blah blah blah. People do that all the time. You know, you could walk through the street and somebody can look at you for more than 2 seconds, and that shows that they're attracted. But most of the time, we don't act on it, right? So I'd say the first level of attraction is just being able to actually have that interaction, that communication, and the person be open to it and it be reciprocal. Because when you look at attraction, you're looking for, you know, the energy someone's giving to you. And then the way to tell if someone's attracted to you is, am I getting that energy back? It's reciprocity. So, you could tell if, you walk into someone because you think they're attractive and you talk to them. If they're talking back to you a little bit, that doesn't mean they're attracted to you, but it means that on a very low level, the energy is there. It's not like closed off, right? Now, the second level of attraction is you actually having a full conversation and the person's, looking at you, they're engaged. They seem to be attracted to you for an extended period of time. Obviously when we say attraction, once again, we're not talking about, oh, you looking like Brad Pitt or you looking like, you know, Christina Milian back in, what I'm saying, back in the day. You know what I mean? We're talking about um attention. Because that's all attraction is, getting someone's attention. So the first level of attraction is simply someone getting your attention for a short period of time, and boom. But if you're able to keep someone's attention for, let's say, 10 minutes through conversation, that's a higher level of attraction. That means that person is attracted enough to be in conversation with you, uh, and to be engaged. Now, let's say level three attraction is, after that step is someone willing to go out with you and actually be in your company and wants to just be around you all the time, or they just want to be with you for any extended period of time. Let's say that's the highest level of attraction, because now this is when a girl wants to come. Oh, can I come over and hang out for the night? Or what you doing? Let's hang out. Or y'all watching Netflix all night, Netflix and chilling, or going to a museum or a park. She just will be with you for as long as whatever, and then you might be like, all right, it's late, but I gotta go do something. She's like, yeah, me too, and y'all step off. But they enjoy your time, and if it was up to them, they just keep you around. Whenever they have the free time and they're open for it, they want you to be around. So now, what you got to understand is these three levels of attraction, right, can vary at different times. Like it might start off, a girl might be like, I don't, oh, hey, blah, blah, blah. You might want to chill longer. And she's like, oh, I got to go. You might be at the bar and you talk to a girl for 2 seconds and she steps off. You know what I mean? But then you might see that girl 6 months later in the right environment. And now she might be medium level attracted. So y'all sitting there, oh, didn't I see you before? Yeah, I did. What you been up to? And now you talking for 10 minutes. And it's like, oh, shoot. All right. Yeah, that's a bet. Well, I'll see you around. Boom. Now, later on, you might see her again. She might be in a bad mood. She might go back to the first level, step off. Then you go, that girl's weird as hell. That's what I would do. Weird ass. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yo, we just had a 10-minute conversation. Why are you being weird and just stepping off? You know what I mean? Or it could be perfect because it's like, yo, I'm not feeling her that much either. Oh, yeah, yeah, nice to see you. Bye. Like, all right, cool. That's what we are. Like, it's nothing serious. Like I said, it's about reciprocity. You might not be liking her that much, right? But then you might see her at a place and you might be dressed nice, you doing your thing, and now she's available. She might be available now. Because who knows? She might have been short spoken with you and at level one attraction because she might have a relationship going on and she knows she's not trying to be talking to you again for 10 minutes like she did the last time. So that's why you don't we don't need to understand why. We just need to read the energy and keep it pushing. Because now that fourth time you see her, she wants to be with you all night. Yeah, what are you gonna do after this? Blah blah blah. Oh yeah, I'm about to go here. Okay, you want to come? Sure. And now you with her for the whole night. And now it's at that level three. And what you'll find is throughout the duration of any dynamic you have with a woman, it will phase through these different levels. You might start off, she wants to be with you all day. You might meet her somewhere. She want to be with you the whole night, the whole weekend. Boom. Y'all get in an argument the next week. She's short with you. She don't even want to talk to you. You feel me? And now you know the attraction level is starting to shorten out in this context, because I could do levels of attraction in a different way. I'll probably do that in another way. But this is related to time of interaction. All right. To the degree that she's attracted, she's going to generally want to be in your field, your aura. She's going to want to be around that more often for a longer period of time. Or she might see it too much and she doesn't like it anymore. It's a short period of time, but you can gauge off of that. So with that being said, because it can always move around, what guys got to understand is, just because you had a great interaction with her and she gave you all of this positive energy and she seems super, super interested, that doesn't mean it's going to be like that every time. And because of that, there's no reason to be super invested in somebody to the point where you're mapping out your future without understanding that, you got to maintain that attraction. And you got to understand that attraction is, it's a very fleeting. It could be very fleeting. You know what I mean? It could be very fleeting. So you have to understand that. And honestly, by understanding this, what I'm telling you, it's going to help you maintain attraction, because you're going to see when she's starting to, when that time span is shortening and you go, okay, let me step off now because I already see where it's going. And in that moment you do that, it reminds her, oh, okay. And it keeps the attraction alive because you're now not being, typical, you know what I mean? Or you're not being, you're being more spontaneous. She can't read you. She can't put you in a box. You know what I mean? And you're showing that you're able to still focus on your own life. You have your own life. You got other things going on as well. Your world isn't just revolving around her. And sometimes girls need to feel that, because a lot of guys give that energy off to them. And a lot of time girls just think they're all that. Oh, it's like, to be honest, they feel like, oh, all right, this guy's been around me for a while. Like let's be real, bro. Girls, they can get very short-sighted. They can really think that, oh, he's pressed. You know what I mean? And it's like the guy might not even be pressed. You know what I mean? He might just be just showing interest. So because of that, because of all the weird signals that women can naturally give off, and men as well, when they are operating that kind of energy towards a woman, giving mixed signals, it can confuse a guy. A lot of guys I work with, they get confused about certain signals. The girl was being super cool. We were doing this, and then all of a sudden she flipped, and then this happened. And then you know what I tell them? Like, yeah, I mean, the interest, the attraction was starting to fall for whatever reason. And if that's the case, bro, I'm not going to tell you to do this technique and that technique. I had one of my great friends in the field who we're going to do another video together. We actually have a YouTube channel called The Council that we're going to start dropping videos on again soon. I'm going to let him know. Right now, I'm the one saying this. He got to agree with it, but I know my boy don't mind. He loved chopping this up. But we was even out last night. And one thing we touched on is he said, one of my students, he asked, like, well, what about if I want that girl, though? What if, regardless if she's giving me good, high interest or not, what if I still want that girl? What will you be able to show me to want that girl? And I told my boy, I was like, you know what I would tell him? You got to go out to different spots, meet different girls. And guess what? By the 11th girl that you go and smack at, you're going to find, or the 11th place you go to, you're going to find a girl that looks like that girl. But guess what? She's going to have a different energy. So you might say the same thing that you said to that girl that was being standoffish, and you find this other girl that's of comparable beauty, and then you say it to her, she might open up like a feather. Oh yeah, something. You know what I mean? Yeah, what's your name? And give you all the energy you need. So instead of trying to hone in on one girl, focus on the numbers, and then you're gonna run into an even better girl that's gonna be way more cooperative, and you don't got to do none of that. Trying to shift around and say the right thing, and the whole time you're just losing your value day by day. And a lot of the time when you're losing your value to the girl, it sucks too, because you lose a little self-respect too. And I'm all about self-respect for my motherfuckers out here that watch me and watch what the game that I give. It's all about self-love, you know. So that's it right there. I mean, that's massive game. You got to understand those levels. I mean, this is very, very, very powerful. And you know, I I will put this on my Patreon, but I got so much game bubbling and high levels of game that my Patreon is reserved to provide info so that when you watch these videos, it's like you have the whole blueprint. My program, the base dating attraction course, is the blueprint to the game. To me, it's the best one by far. I break it down in a way nobody's broken it down, in a very simple but very advanced way. I mean, these are, it's 3 parts to it. Each video is almost an hour. And I even got videos, I have videos showing different situations of men going through different things, women going through different things, so that you could really see it with me just not talking in front of the camera, but giving you visualizations and situations play out and breaking it down so that you can really understand this, because this is very important. And if you don't think it's important, I can point to hundreds and hundreds of men and women that are miserable because they didn't understand this information, or in very horrible entanglements with very toxic people, in very toxic situations because they didn't understand this. So yeah, this is the information that puts you in positions of power. It's not just about men and women. It's about understanding the law of gender, and it's about business and success and having your power, so you don't end up in scenarios where you're losing your resources because you have no game. Like, honestly, when you don't have game, you lose a lot. When you don't have game, you really can get hurt because you're missing a huge part of the masculine energy. All right. So that's my video there. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. It's the one and only. Make sure to like, subscribe, make sure to check out the Patreon. And man, I can't wait for this next video. This next one I'm about to drop. Oh man, get ready for that one. Peace.